Hello, friends. Today I would like to touch upon some of the common questions which many of us have in our minds and it got unanswered. So, first question is why we have so many gods in Hinduism. Somebody worship Shiv, somebody worship Ma Durga, somebody worship Kartikeya, somebody worship Ganesh, somebody worship Vishnu, and many forms of Shiv, many forms of Vishnu. Why we have so many gods, and which is ultimate? How can a god be different? So these questions I too had in my mind, and I started reading some of the books, and when I did the research, I got few few things, few understanding which I thought I could share, probably share, because many of you will also have this question in your mind. So assume that you go to a sweet shop and you want to buy a particular sweet which you like, and few others are also accompanying you. Few of your friends are also coming with you to buy the sweets. Will all your friends, including you, buy the same sweet? Each one of you will like different sweets, and it's quite normal. So each one of you buy different sweet, eat the sweets, but the end result, which is satisfaction, is same across all. Somebody like Mysore Pak, somebody like Rasagulla, somebody like Gulab Jamun. But ultimately, the end result is getting satisfied. Likewise, somebody wants to see God as their child. Somebody wants to see their God as their mother. Somebody wants to see their God as father. Somebody wants to see their God as their brother, as their guru, as guide. Then only people will get satisfied. And that's why we have so many gods. If you read slokas, if you read mantras, most of the slokas and mantras, the phalashruti, which is what will happen if you chant this sloka or mantra, is predominantly same. It will say you get prosperity, you get good health, you get good wealth, and you will get longevity, and so on and so forth. Which means that whatever God you pray, pray with full devotion, and your end result is satisfaction. Which means that there is no force. Nobody is forcing you to worship a particular God. You have the liberty to pick and choose the God whom you love and keep full devotion and pray so that you get ultimate satisfaction. The problem comes when people try to take ownership of the God. This is my God. This is your God. Once they take the ownership of God, there comes the comparison. My God is better than your God. Your God is inferior to my God. Then what happens? The purpose of satisfaction is going for a toss, and people eventually forget and they started fighting, which is against the godly nature. We have had Humpty number of stories and Quran and Itihas. All of these are actually telling us you have the liberty to pick and choose what you want. Ultimately, you should get satisfied. Instead, when you go to the sweet shop owner says, I have only one sweet. You need to eat only this. How many of you will be satisfied? So instead of comparing which God is better, the purpose is to understand the God in everything, in every form, and then get satisfied with full devotion. That's question one. Why we have so many gods. And second thing is that the God comes in certain times. Whenever there is a requirement which he feels or she feels, they come, they take birth, and then they destroy the negativity and prosperous the world, cherish the world. So in that case, we have different forms of gods at different time frames. That is the second point which answers we have so many gods. And third thing is that when we have an organization, a company, we have one head, we have senior people, we have middle management, we have people to execute the work. So a company which is on the earth needs so many people, so many. Likewise, we have Devata, Adidevata, Pratyadidevata, and Bhagavan. For an organization, when we have so many people, assume that the universe has been created. How many people or how many creatures are required to take care of it? When I say creatures, it could be a living thing, it could be a non-living thing, it could be a paranormal thing, it could be aliens, it could be anything. So that's the third point why we have so many gods. And second question is, when God is everywhere, why we need to go to temple? What is the significance of it? God is my friend. Why I need to go to a temple to see him? It's a fair question. Because as per Veda, Trailokyameva Akilam Narasimha Garbham. So Narasimha is there in everything. It's in inside us, outside us, everywhere. Then why we need a temple? So if you take a house, you have kitchen, you have bedroom, you have hall, you have toilets. It's your house. Why you have separate rooms and separate area of place for different things? You won't eat in a toilet. You don't take bath in a hall. you don't cook in bedroom, right? So you have places to carry out different things, but the entire house is yours. Even then, you are segregating the places to do certain activities. Likewise, when I want to have peace of mind, when I want to focus, I need to have a place. So there comes the concept of temples. People have so many hurdles, so many challenges, and they want to put forth those things and focus on what's next. So there comes the concept of temples. And even in houses, some of the houses, puja rooms are there. They do puja only there. Though God is everywhere, they do puja only in the puja room. Assume that you are going in a bus. Unfortunately, the air pressure in the tire is released, and because of that, you are not able to move. Can you say that air is everywhere and I can take the air using my hand and put it inside the tire? You can't do that, right? You need a pump. Likewise, God is everywhere. If I need to keep Him inside my heart, or if I need to realize Him who is inside my heart, I need to have a pump like a procedure to realize it. So, how do I realize? Whom do I seek? Where do I see my Guru? So, then there comes the concept of temples. So, you should have a secluded place wherein you can put forth your thoughts, you can focus and improve your conscious. That's where the concept of temples came into play. I'm not talking about the modern temples wherein they run behind money. I'm not saying everybody, but there are some who does that. Refrain from those. Try to focus the God which is in the temple and try to see that and take the impression into your heart. And third thing is that the temple what you are seeing today was built 1000 years, 2000 years before. But prior to that, the idol was laid by a saint who would have done tapas for so many years. So that vibration would be already there in the idol. So after that, when we have Chola, Pandya, all these dynasties, they have built temple and try to maintain the vibration of the sage who has laid the statue of God. So that vibration will be sustained in the temples, and when we go and worship there, we get that positive vibes that will calm our minds. The main purpose of going to temple is to calm our mind. I hope this would be answering these two questions. I thought of put forthing 4 questions, but it's already 15 minutes video. I don't want to prolong it further. So I will be uploading these kind of questions which may possibly quench your spiritual thirst. And I do welcome your suggestions and comments on this video. Thank you. Have a great day. Jai Hind.